What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good, you?
I'm hiding behind the chair. Guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button down below. Trust me, you're going to want to do it. If your baby gets COVID, you're going to be able to make a video right after you put them down to bed. That's what's going on in my house right now. So we're dealing with that. But so far, so good on my end. I'm sure that I will eventually get this here. And then, I don't know, maybe you'll see some solo Rob. But for now, we're still okay to do the videos. If you also would like, you can join the Superstar VIP. There's still a ton of you. Today we have a draw. You guys are going to love it. It is for the star in the universe. We're going to have a quick intro here, and then we're going to spin the wheel. Whoever hung around after that drop-off of all of Kobe's gifted memberships, I hope that one of you guys wins it, and thank you for sticking around. We really appreciate it. Yep. And hopefully you get into the next one. You're going to get the uncommon for the next month. It's going to be cool. You're going to see a nice little change in your logo next to your name. You're going to have access to those spreadsheets that we keep updating, and we plan to keep bringing more to every month. Also, we have the Disney mini brand giveaways every couple of days, and just a bunch of stuff you can advertise on our channel. We did one yesterday. Actually, there was a comment today. I don't know if you have it up or not, but somebody said that they actually ended up getting one of their things sold. I think it was Killian and Big Oz worked out a deal. They worked out a deal to buy one of his items that was brokered through our advertisement. So it was really cool.
No way. Okay, I actually completely missed that comment. I'm very happy, though. The advertisement worked.
Yeah, so guys, you can talk to Big Oz or Killian. Shout out to both of them. Both of them are VIP, and they got it done. You also got us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. On Twitter, you can find our VV app thing, and we'll follow you back whenever we log into that account. Yep. We're going to get right into it. We're going to go for the draw. Shout out to all the VIP who stuck around. And we got 99 of you. So 1 in 100 chance to win it. And let's see who it is. Star in the universe goes to... Oh, bro, Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Oh, my God. I think he won a Disney mini brands as well.
He just won twice.
His VIP status is paying off.
The Juju. Oh my God.
The Juju is real at that giveaways, man.
What are the odds? What are the odds? This guy, are you kidding me? We had, what was it, 99 people?
Yeah.
And he won. Didn't he just win? It was Dom. It was
Dom,
Superstar
no, but
Dom.
a couple weeks ago, Braveheart won the Disney mini brand. So shout out to Braveheart. Maybe you guys got to go follow him on Twitter, get some of that Juju, and kind of steal some Juju away from him because he is going nuts with it. He is joining the Superstar Constellation, and we will be doing that tomorrow. So congratulations.
The Juju is real. It flows strong with Superstar Braveheart, Superstar VIP Braveheart. Wow, unbelievable.
That's
Congrats.
Insane. Congrats. We'll reach out to you, and we will send you your star documents tomorrow. So let's get into the news. We have the drop today was the Doc Ock. Surprisingly, actually not surprisingly, if you watched our video, drop did not sell out. No. Rob and I both did not go for the drop. And I think the pricing is actually kind of where we thought it would be.
Yeah, it was really, really close. Like I actually pulled it up here. Sorry.
You have it?
I got it. Yeah, it's okay. You pull it up. Yeah, the uncommons at 15. We guessed 15. The red one went down to 44. We guessed 50.
That's
it's pretty close for 55, something in that range. And then you were at 120. I was at 180. We settled on 150, but now it looks like it's at 135. So it's a little bit closer to what you got there big time.
You got to be subscribed. I mean, the comic before this, we had some price predictions, and it's well below those price predictions. To me, I said that I think that is some opportunity. We're talking about ASM 300 on that one. The numbers don't lie. The data doesn't lie. And in the long term, we hope that we might reach our price predictions on that one. But if the market continues to slide, as will the price prediction, you got to have to reevaluate. But as for the Doc Ock, I think we nailed it. And considering that they didn't all sell out and we didn't know how many people were going to buy them, I think that's incredible.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, remember, like we ask people to give us price predictions below. And what I find is that when we use data, we might be off by maybe 20, 30 gems. We might be off by up to 50% in some cases. But you see predictions that are off by 300%, 400%. We don't have a crystal ball. No one knows where it's going to land. But time and time again, I think we're showing the community that when you use some kind of data to help you make a decision, your odds of being making the best decision you possibly can, increases. So here's it's being applied in price predictions. We were pretty close again. And yeah, like, let's see, we'll keep going with them, and we'll find out on the next big drop if we can keep it going. Because we were AF15, we were bang on. It hit that 800. We were bang on with it. And then the state of the market. And I think that we might see the same with this collectible. Like, I wouldn't buy this right now. I don't think the opportunity is there. And I think over a week, a 2 week, 3 week, it should slide down from after the drop day analysis, because so will its comparables, right?
Look at Stitch. Stitch was hanging out in the 150. Now he's what, 70 we saw yesterday?
Right. But other things in the market at that time give you a good comparable.
Yep.
As time goes on, the comparables that we use to predict this price will change too, and then they kind of come down together. So
yeah, people forget about these things. I mean, there's a lot of hype driven FOMO that happens, and I would love to have the secret rare of this collectible. I just think that there's some time that can pass and kind of help out my my options. Will I be able to get the lowest mint possible? Not sure, but maybe if the market keeps doing what it's doing, I might miss out on it. But again, we try not to have FOMO here on this channel, because there's always going to be that next thing, the next shiny object, that if you don't spend the gems now, or you don't spend that money now, you might find something else that you like and then be able to flip into it down the line. That's the great thing about Veve. There's always opportunities that are knocking.
For sure.
So yeah, we talked about the Doc Ock. They also came out with this con exclusive. They talked a little bit about it in the AMA, or the community update, but available only at Designer Con London. Get this 1 out of 100 Veve by Jermaine Rogers choices t-shirt and NFT combo. So $150, you get a t-shirt and you get a secret rare digital print and some drink vouchers, because that's the most important part, right?
That's sick. That's some great utility. I think that's only 1 of 100 is Jermaine Rogers as well. I already know him on the Veve app, so I would love to pick up one of these. This is where, like, you go to London Decon, you better get there early, because you want to get one of these for sure.
I think we're starting to see a lot of small mint runs now, and this was something that I was thinking about way back when. Like, example, ASM 252. Sure, we don't have a comic yet that's that small of a run. Maybe ASM 130 is kind of there because we don't know how many have been claimed. But I'm starting to think, like, maybe these limited edition runs that have happened, maybe they won't have as much value as time goes on, because there might be so many other ones that have that same draw. Like right now, 252. It's the only one with that. But what happens if they come out with 10 more comics that are 1,000 mint run? Does it still keep the same luster?
We said the same thing for the 1-for-1s. Like, they're sick and they're going to be extremely rare. But if they have no utility attached to them, it's possible that as there's more and more and more ones-on-ones, they may not, that minimum $1,500 threshold may not be, like, it might be too high. So I think that could happen. I think people can soon start getting, okay, well, now you have like 100 one-of-ones. Are they really that special? Or now you have like 500 one-on-ones. Obviously, Dr. Profit knows that the very first ever is history. So that's why he wants to hold on to that one. But good point, Joe.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. We had some fun stuff happening on our Twitter that we were retweeting. Shout out to Johnny P. He noticed something today. If you put the non-animated Boba Fett in your showroom, he has a built-in skeleton, which means he can be animated in future games. This is why he glitches as it's imported. Like, there was a lot of comments on his original post saying like, oh, Vader does the same thing. And then people just thinking like, maybe this is not actually why they did it. I have no idea. I don't know how it works to be a 3D modeler. Just wanted to point it out. Maybe you guys let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah, no, I was going to just say, like, I don't know how much it could be just a glitch. Like, I don't know. Like, usually speculation, with all the speculation, usually ends up being just false. But
I put it out there just to see if anybody would comment on it, but nobody really cared too much. I think you retweeted this one. Or maybe I did, but that's some superstar money.
Oh, I did. I retweeted that only because I saw 7,200. I don't know if that's dollars. I don't know if that's euros. I don't know what it is. All I know is that there's some juju going on, and it's Bob Sale, so I retweeted it.
Bob Sale making real life juju going on. Looks like Monopoly. Dr. Profit again. I love reading or watching his tweets. Fantastic follow if you don't follow him already. And as we know, he has the first 2 one-of-ones in the bag, but AR will transform lives in good ways. Here is how it will help the deaf population become full members of society. If you saw our previous video, we did a video about Nreal, which was the glasses that are out and way ahead of their time. They connect to your phone and they kind of project onto the screen. The cool thing here is that they're going to have like translated words that pop onto the screen as somebody's talking to someone with I guess, with the hearing impaired. So if somebody can't hear you, what you speak will go through the microphone, translate it, and put it on their screen on their glasses and write it out in words.
It's
so they can
endless, the
have a
possibilities.
conversation that they might never have been able to have before. Think about
That's
that.
insane. That's crazy. And I didn't think about that, but now that you mention it, it just makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like applications that can come from this are just endless.
And that's why money will continue to be pumped into this type of project. And that is how I think the good things like this are the things that will push the projects long term.
Yeah.
Shout out to Veve Fox, recent partner of Omi the Clown. We saw that earlier. 576 new first-time active wallets on Veve yesterday. So that's during the ASM 300. So it looks like that kind of brought in a couple people.
Some bot wallets. Some bot wallets.
Could be some bot wallets. This was fun too. I don't know if you saw this. Worth making a mental note. And then Travis, he tagged us in it. If you click this on our Twitter, it's Disney's coming out with some type of a trading card game to rival Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. So they partnered with some pretty big people in the trading card space. And it sounds like 2023, there's going to be a trading card game from Disney, one of the biggest projects that they've worked on in that space. So
that's interesting.
That's something to keep a note of if you're into trading cards.
I don't know how I feel about that right now, but it sounds like it's going to be big.
Yeah, let's see what happens. This was something else that was cool. Shout out Veve Viral. Some of you may be too young to remember, but back in my day, Veve used to release little promotional videos for every drop, and I loved it. And he shows some examples of the Spider-Man, of the Superman. I didn't know this existed. I just saw this today. So why did they stop doing this?
I don't know. I didn't know that either. And again, this was before our time probably on the project. These are sick videos. I think this is probably some of the best videos I've ever seen Veve put out. These are some of the best videos I've ever seen them put out. It's insane.
Yeah,
like this gets you hype.
You gotta go back to this. This makes me hype. Imagine like if there's, I'm not listening to the sound here, but
yeah,
it's just like it shows you the quality. It zooms in. This is what they got. Instead of doing just the Medium article, have that Twitter release, have the animation. And they did do something like that with AF15, if you remember. They had that little graphic. But look at this. I mean,
so we know, Alex, we know you're watching. So
yeah, let's get this back. This is
bring
cool.
it back. Bring it back.
Then we had to show off some Juju. We had NF Talking hit number 75 on the drop. Incredible.
Finally. And I think NF Talking was one that was saying, I'm waiting for my Juju. I'm waiting for my Juju. There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
And once they get some Juju, look at Bravivi Heart. Got some Juju, and now he can't stop. He can't stop.
Come on. How does he win 2 giveaways? That's crazy.
Unbelievable. I think that's our first ever double winner.
It might be. Yeah, I think so.
Shout out Comics and Crypto. Today was the anniversary of the Marvel Comics #1, August 31st, 1939. So they had Mr. Marvel Comics 1 on the podcast. So that is pretty cool. They had a great conversation. So make sure you guys go check it out. We retweeted it. Grail book discussions with Grail type of people, and that couldn't be more true.
Yep.
This was a funny one about today's drop. You had Doc Ock, so they put the red one and the Secret Rare overlapping each other, and as you spin around it, it kind of like changes depending on what parts are sticking out.
So I thought it's kind of cool.
I don't even know how you figure that out. Like, how do you place it so nicely?
These vault masters, the stuff they do is just like so creative. They must have like insane amounts of time on their hands.
Yeah,
to just like iterate and just try all these different configurations in the vault. I get frustrated very quickly. We had a comment asking us, "Hey, do you guys like play around with your vaults?" And I'm like, actually, not really, because it
looks like the Secret Rare kind of moves or it kind of breathes. So that's why you get that movement, because it's moving and then breathing. If you watch, you see the green one move up and down a little bit.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's him breathing. So that's a pretty cool feature. I know we saw that on the Black Panther.
I love the breathing. I love it.
Shout out Ed. This was him. Just I don't know if he's at work or where he is, but
look in the box.
He goes in the box. Oh, what was that in the box? And you see a little Doc Ock in there.
What's up, dude?
And it's cool. That's showing you that little. I forget what the name of it is, but it can block it out by being behind something. I forget the name of that feature that they came out with. Only the Clown at it again, having another team up with another community member. Shout out Foster Hilt for doing the Ecomi Wiki Foster Hilt collab. I can't believe how many collabs are coming to Ecomi Wiki. They are absolutely crushing it, and I cannot wait to see what comes from them.
For sure.
Sounds like it's going to be some pretty exciting stuff, Rob.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting for sure. I mean, it's going to be the go-to place, I think, for all things Veve. So very
Seems
very
like
good.
it for the community, by the community, almost, right?
Correct. Yeah, makes sense.
I think they're doing it right over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of the community, Veve Vault, Shout out Veve Vault and Corey from Veve and 3 for putting together a great video showcasing some of the creators from Veve, from the Veve YouTube community. Here they are. There's a bunch of them here. Go check out the video. It's on Veve Vault's channel. And basically, everyone gives a little introduction to themselves. So if you need some more content to watch, that's a great place to start. Go there and follow everybody that's in that video.
Yeah, it was a fun little video. Check it out.
Yeah, we did a little 15-second clip. It was fun. And we had a little group chat with them now.
Yeah.
Really, really good people. This was funny. So did you see this one? They're throwing the treats for the dog, and Doc Ock is just intercepting them every time that they throw a treat.
I haven't seen it, but again, the animation is showing us why it might be one of the best animations on the app.
And you basically segued, but I have something else to talk about. I just want to bring up one more thing, and I think you have a little bit of backup for this one. But shout out Straight MCP. There was a tweet that was deleted that we had commented on. Wasn't our tweet. So we just let them know, like, we don't delete our tweets because we don't really care what people think about what we tweet. But what did they delete? Was it this video? And then this video goes into talk about how we were talking about how we no longer are able to assist with off-app gems. But when we were able to, because it was within the terms and conditions, we had no problem doing it because we wanted to help out the Superstar fam. And I don't know if it was shots at us, but tagging the entire Veve team and tagging a couple creators as well as the SEC. Rob, what do you have to say about this one?
I mean, the SEC, all I have to say is that I don't know what the SEC is going to do to us. But I mean, I guess if the SEC is going to start, going after people for their taxes right now, if cash out is here, I don't know how it's going to work out. The rules are kind of like a moving target, but all those losses on its way down to zero. I don't know if they're going to give losses now. We're
going to get money back, Rob.
Yeah. But I do want to point out, just because, like, we did, we're not embarrassed about it. We don't delete any of our videos. For about a month's time, we worked together with Colby Collects to get all the superstars as much aftermarket gems as possible. We know that it's a little bit of a contentious topic. Some people don't like that idea because of where the gems might be coming from. But at the end of the day, someone was buying them, so we needed to make sure that the superstars were able to take advantage of it. They're now gone. The moment the rules came in, you're gonna get banned if you do it now. The moment Veve shut it down, we shut it down as well. We have absolutely no reason to delete any of our history because we're not embarrassed. In fact, I mean, we did say back in March 19th that all your Veve collectibles were going to zero. I will remind you, we're not deleting that because half the time we end up being right. So why would we delete this stuff? Yeah, we sold. Yeah. We actually didn't even sell them. We directed you to someone to buy them. Right?
Just to help you out, because we knew that you would circulate the gems again. Now, do not buy gems off app. We know
you can't do it now.
Situations, people are DMing.
Kobe won't even do it to you.
Yeah, Kobe won't even sell them to you. But people are talking about, like, in our DMs that they've been banned for doing it despite us telling them not to. And it wasn't through Kobe. They've bought them through other avenues.
Superstar. You know who you are.
You know who you are. Guy, I have the same shirt on in this picture, so I had to change my hat. So I matched.
Oh my God, that's right.
Throwback.
Look at that.
Throwback, But guys, honestly, don't buy off app gems. But we're not going to delete our videos where we plug them because honestly, that's what was the times. It's like just as part of history, Now it's shut down. We were here before off app gems were banned. You know what I mean? And something that we want to keep part of our history. And we don't delete stuff. So don't ever think that we're going to delete anything. We don't care.
I'll let you know when the SEC gives us a call, eh?
For sure. So as you were saying before, this is one of the best animations on the app, Rob.
I think so. And we talked about this yesterday, and we had commenters below agree that this might be one of the best animations on the app. You would think that the best animation on the app would do extremely well in terms of profits, but trading at 130 gems, what's going on, Joe?
So let's just pull this up right here. Best animation on the app, and you can still buy it in the app. What does that tell me? That tells me that nobody cares about AR on Veve. Nobody cares about how it looks. Maybe people don't use the AR function. Maybe this is just people trying to flip and make gems. What do you guys think? Do people actually care about the collectibles? This is such a collector's app. Why is one of the nicest, well, maybe not the nicest looking collectible, but one of the best AR features not being scooped up in the market, if that is the purpose? I think there will be a time when that does matter and people will be very sought after just because it is one of those cleaner animations, one of the more detailed ones. You got a lot of moving parts here, but it didn't sell out.
There's no utility. So Joe and I both use it, and you'll notice on Twitter. I mean, I've bought collectibles just for the purpose of taking photos.
Mhm.
I do use the AR function. I use it to show my friends. It's pretty cool. It's not enough though to capture them to maybe keep them long term right now on Veve. The utility must come. You know, we talked about earlier in the video. Dr. Profit posted about it all the time with different AR projects. The gamification that can come from it, the practical utility that can come from it. Until we have that, I don't know if AR is going to really be enough to draw people in. Now, if you are interested in investing in NFTs, which we both are, and I know many of people watching this video already are, sometimes I decide I kind of want to just have a Veve AR NFT if I'm going to put my money into this, premium IP, Disney, Marvel, NFT. And on top of that, it has AR functionality. And I know there's some other NFT projects that do that as well, but not quite like Veve does it. So probably that's the main reason why AR just doesn't matter right now. It's not bringing the value to any of these NFTs that you would think it can bring because of how cool this stuff is with the IP that they're doing it with. Yeah. So it's incredible, but that's the way it is.
We saw a little bit earlier in this video, Veve Viral posting those promotional videos. That is kind of showing off the AR. They had it in a real landscape. Like that's not even being done anymore. Veve doesn't even use the AR feature anymore. But but I think that the AR feature will eventually have its time. I just think that a lot of people are coming into this app right now, and maybe a lot of people who are here, and this is why you get a lot of negative sentiment on Twitter. They're here to make money. Yeah. People came from the crypto space because people invest in crypto to make money. Yeah. Look at any coin, Dogecoin, all this stuff. Everybody's story is, oh, I made this much on this crypto. I made this much on this crypto. Nobody's really like, oh, now that I have this crypto, I can go do this or I can go do that. That's why we need this to change. We need to change the narrative. One of Rob's favorite lines. Yeah, we need the narrative of the entire app, of the entire sentiment to be changed to include utility. You need people to be talking about you don't want the whole way that this changes. You don't want people going to their friends saying, oh, I 10x'd my money on Veve. Yeah. Once you do that, that puts everybody in investment mode. You want people to say like, oh, I have this app, and because of that, I can go do this. And then that person can't do that. So now they're going to want to go onto Veve, pick up something to help them join the club. You know what I mean? That's the type of utility that has to be pushed in order to change this into a collector's app or whatever. Like if you're saying, I have this entire set, now I can get this. So I think we might see the beginnings of that when we do get MCP in the near future here. But I'm hoping that maybe MCP's utility is more than just drop related. Maybe there's events or something like that you can spend MCP points on that kind of gives you even further utility, because then your utility becomes unlimited. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep adding MCP points by owning sets. And then if they keep dropping events or they keep doing things where, oh, you can buy a ticket to this movie if you use this many MCP points, or like reward system, I think you start to get a little bit more draw from other people who maybe are not only interested in investing, and then you might see some people hold on to things a little bit longer.
You bring up a good point, because honestly, like I think this can easily be a 5-year wait before you start getting some real meaningful utility that can bring in the masses. So until then, you're forced to do almost short-term utility, like you mentioned, right? We see that right now with groups of people coordinating. We see that with the Club 424 trying to reach out to big companies to gain some kind of utility in the short term that's more practical in the next 1 or 2 year range. Unfortunately, a lot of people on Veve, like you said, they want to make money. Really, the fruition of our wait probably will not be realized for a very long time. Hopefully, in somewhere in between, we get some kind of hype cycle, but that practical utility is the only thing they can do in the near term. Until then, that AR utility, even though the technology is here, for the masses, it's probably not going to be ready. We hear reports up to 10 years, but 5 years seems to be one that maybe is a little bit more, hopeful. So we'll see where we go from there. But right now, unfortunately, it is what it is. I mean, we might buy it for the AR functionality, but it looks like AR on Veve right now isn't doing it for the rest of the market.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a little nice sprinkle on top of whatever else is the meat and potatoes of Veve in the future. So I got one of these for the VIP. Yep. You guys saw Superstar Veve Hart. He's won these before. He's won a star in the universe now. This could be you if you're in the Superstar VIP. And the one we are adding, it looks like Rapunzel is getting added. And this is a new one. We've never heard before. So
cool.
we've got one more, and then we're going to be doing a draw. So that's in 2 days, I guess.
Nice. And let us know below what you guys think about today's video. Do you use Veve's AR function, or do you use it often? Are you somebody who shows your friends like we do and asks them to take a look at Veve? Do you find that your friends want to then jump on Veve and buy collectibles as well? Or are they just okay seeing what you can do with it and moving on from there? Do you think that the AR function really matters right now in comparison to other NFT projects? Is it going to be enough to bring in new people? Let us know what you guys think below. And if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar and smash the subscribe button. Join the superstar fam. We'll respond to every single comment. So make sure you comment below your thoughts and hit the bell as well, because you don't want to miss some of the surprises that we might have coming in the future. So hit the bell. I know we're going to have a competition for first right now between Bobby and Bob, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's been fun to watch.
So we'll see who wins that one today. You could also now become a superstar VIP. Some of the free memberships, actually most of the free memberships, I think except for 5, have all dropped off. So now there's 100 of you standing strong. Thank you so much for your support. We want to bring as much utility to you as possible. Advertisements seem to have worked. We keep pushing them. Let us know if you want us to advertise any of your collectibles currently on the market, any of your auctions. You can get our spreadsheets that you can use for use. Yeah, we will do the best we can to continue to bring you more and more utility. Thank you so much for your support, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.
Love you.